Radharani Mataji today. Radharani Mataji, you can be
Yes,
prepared. Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
okay.
I'll share my screen. You can start prayers, Mataji.
Sure, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna to all dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam. Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Nastaplayeshu Bhatreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavate Uttama Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 8, the Narayana Kavacha Shield. It's 13. Text 13. May the Lord, who assumes the body of the great fish, protects me in the water from the ferocious animals that are associated of the demigods Varuna. By expanding his illusionary energy, the Lord assumed the form of the draft Vamana. May Vamana protects me on the land, since the gigantic form of the Lord Vishwarupa conquers the three worlds. May he protects me in the sky. Text 14. May Lord Nasimadev, who appeared as the enemy of the Hiranyakashipu, protects me in all the directions. His loud laughing vibrated in all the directions and caused the pregnant wife of the Asuras to have miscarriage. May that Lord be kind enough to protect me in the difficult places like the forest and the battlefront. Text 15. The supreme indestructible Lord is ascertained through the performance of the ritualistic sacrifice and is therefore known as Yagneshwara. In his incarnation of Lord Bor, he raised the planet Earth from the water at the bottom of the universe and kept it on his pointed tusk. May that Lord protects me from the rogues on the street. May Parshurama protects me on the tops of the mountain, and may the elder brother of Bharata, Lord Ramachandra, along with his brother Lakshmana, protects me in the foreign countries. X16. May Lord Narayana protects me from the unnecessarily following false religious systems and falling from my duties due to the madness. May the Lord in his appearance as Nara protects me from the unnecessary pride. May Lord Dattatreya, the master of all mystic powers, protects me from the falling while performing the Bhakti Yoga, and may Lord Kapila, the master of all good qualities, protect me from the material bondage of the fruitive activities. Text 17. May Shanat Kumara protects me from the lusty desire. As I began some auspicious activity, may Lord Hayagriva protects me from the beginning and offended by the neglecting to the uh, offer respectable obeisances to the Supreme Lord. May Deva Rishi Narada protects me from the commenting offenses in the worshipping the deity, and may Lord Kurma the tortoise protect me from the falling to the unlimited hellish planet. Text 18. May the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his incarnations has Dhanavantri reveals me from the undescribed eatables and protect me from the physical illness. May Lord Rishabh Deva, who conquered his inner and the outer senses, protect me from the fear produced by the duality of the heat and cold. May Yajna protects me from the deformation and harm from the populace, and may Lord Balaram has Shesha protects me from the envious serpents. Text 19. May the personality of Godhead in his incarnation as Vasudeva protects me from all kinds of ignorance resulting from the absence of the Vedic knowledge. May Lord Buddha Deva protects me from the activities opposed to the Vedic principles and from the laziness that causes one to madly forget the Vedic principles of the knowledge and the ritualistic action. May Kalki Deva, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who appeared as an incarnation to protect the religious principles, protect me from the dirt of the age of Kali. Text 20th. May Lord Keshava protects me from his cup in the first portion of the day, and may Govinda, who is always engaged in the playing his flute, protects me in the second portion of the day. May Lord Narayan, who is equipped with all the potencies, protect me in the third part of the day. And may Lord Vishnu, who carries a disc to kill his enemies, protect me in the fourth part of the day. Text 21. May Lord Madhusudana, who carries a bow very fearful for the demons, protect me during the fifth part of the day. In the evening, may Lord Madhava appeared as Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, protect me. And in the beginning of the night, may Lord Rishikesha protect me at the death of night. In the second and the third part of the night, may Lord Padmanabha alone protects me. Text 22. May the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who bears the Srivatsa on his chest, protects me after the midnight until the sky becomes pinkish. May Lord Janardana, who carries a sword in his hand, protects me at the end of the night during the last four gritas of night. May Lord Damodara protects me in the early morning, and may Lord Vishweshwara protects me during the junctions of the day and the night. Text 23. Set into the motion by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and wandering in all four directions, the disk of the Supreme Lord has sharp edges, has distinctive, has the fire of the devastation at the end of the millennium, has a blazing fire, burns dry grass to ashes with the assistance of the breeze. May that Sudarshana Chakra burn our enemies to ashes. Text 24. O club in the hands of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you produce the spark of fire as powerful as thunderbolts, and you are extremely dear to the Lord. I am also his servant, therefore, kindly help me pound to pieces the evil living being known as Kusmandas, Vaniyakshas, Yakshas, Kakakshas, Bhutas, and Gharshas. Please prevising them. Text 25. Ho, best of the conscience. Ho, Panchajanya in the hands of Lord. You are always filled with the breath of Lord Krishna. Therefore, you create the fearful sound vibrate that causes trembling in the hearts of the enemies, like the Rakshasas, Paramatma, Ghost, Pitas, Matas, Pishashas, and the Brahmanas, ghost with the fearful eyes. Text 26. O King of the sharp edged sword, you are engaged by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, please cut the soldiers of my enemies to pieces. Please cut them to pieces, O shield marked with a 100 billion moon like circles. Please cover the eyes of the sinful enemies, pluck out their sinful eyes. Text 27 and 28. May the glorification of the transcendental name, form, qualities, and the paraphernalia of the Supreme Personality of Godhead protect us from the influence of bad planets, meteors, envious, human beings, serpents, scorpions, and the animals like tiger and the owls. May it protect us from the ghost and the material elements like earth, water, fire, and air. And may it also protect us from the lightning and our past sins. We are always afraid of these hindrance to our auspicious life. Therefore, may they all be completely destroyed by the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Text 29. Lord Garuda, the carrier of Lord Vishnu, is the most worshipable Lord, for he is a powerful as a, he is as powerful as the supreme Lord himself. He is a personified Vedas, and he is worshipped by selecting verses. May he protect us from all the dangerous conditions, and may Lord mm, Vishwa Kesara, the personality of Godhead, also protect us from all the dangers by his holy names. Text 30th. May the Supreme Personality of Godhead's holy names, his transcendental forms, his carriers, and all the weapons decorating him as a personal associate protect our intelligence, sense, mind, and life, aid from all the dangerous. Text 31. The subtle and the gross cosmic manifestation is the material, but nevertheless is the non-different from the supreme personality of Godhead, because he is ultimately the cause of all the causes. Causes and affected are the factually one, because the cause is present in the effect. Therefore, the absolute truth, the supreme personality of Godhead, can destroy all our dangerous by any of his potent parts. Text 32 and 33. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, the living entities, the material energy, the spiritual energy, and the entire creation of all the individual substance in the ultimate analysis. However, together uh, con- they constitute the Supreme One, the personality of Godhead. The constitute the Supreme One, the personality of Godhead. Therefore, those who are advanced in the spiritual knowledge see unity in diversity. For such advanced persons, the Lord bodily decoration, his name, his fame, his attribute, and the form and the weapon in his hand are manifestation of the strength of his potency. According to their elevated spiritual understanding, the omniscient Lord who manifests various forms is present everywhere. May he always protect us everywhere from all calamities. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you so much, Radha Mate. Hare Krishna. Sri Krishna Prabhuji, whenever you're ready, you can start, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Sikshashthamekam Purusha Puranam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sariradari Kripambadirtamaham Prapadye. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Prabhu, your video is not on. Is it intentional or you forgot?
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji, I'm in a different location.
Sure, then fine, Prabhu.
I will just share the screen that way. So we're reading from verse number 13 to 33 today, right?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
So Vishwarupa is sharing this Narayana Kavacha mantra that protected Indra. So Vishwarupa, being a Brahmana, he's very liberal. So even though Indra is offended his guru, and he's in a demigods are in difficult situation. So Brahmana is being very liberal. So he's willing to protect even at his own risk. So the Brahmanas, they have this kind of a heart, very generous heart, that they sometimes, even at their own risk, they try to help even the enemies also. So in this case, so the Narayana Kavacha mantra is being distributed to the demigods. So now Sukadeva Goswami is elaborating what this Narayan Kavacha mantra. So all of these are Vedic hymns that is for protection. So one of the 10 topics of Bhagavatam is Lord is giving protection. So the Lord is giving shelter. That's one of the 10 topics of Bhagavatam. So here in this Narayan Kavacha, we can see how the Lord is invoking, Vishwarupa is invoking different names of the Lord to protect different angas of the body on a different locations. So for example, if one is in a foreign country, is invoking Lord Ramachandra. So like that, different names of the Lord is being invoked on. If you're in a forest, then Lord Narsimhadev's protection is being invoked. If we are on a water, then Vamanadev's protection is being invoked. So like that, the Lord's protection is being invoked uh, on a different verses of this mantra. So the Brahmanas, if you look at the mantra that the Brahmanas chant when they perform the Achamana, Om Tadviddi Pavitram, that is the Vedic mantra they chant for purification, and then the Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, that mantra, and as well as the Achamana mantra. Om Vishnuve Namaha, Om Vamanaya Namaha, Om Trivikramaya Namaha, Madhusudanaya Namaha, Rishikeshaya Namaha, Sridharaya Namaha. So all that mantras, Damodara, so all that mantras originates from this Narayana Kavacha. So in 12 places of the body, they put tilak marks. So when they're putting the tilak mark on each of these places, it starts from the forehead, Om Vishnuve Namaha, and then it just gradually comes down to the location of the chest, and then abdomen, the hands, left hand, right hand, and then the back of the body and the head. So all this is invoking the protection of the Lord. So in this material world, we all need protection. When we are in extreme dangerous situation or in a normal situation, because anything can happen at any time. So the Vaishnavas, they always seek protection, like in the so in the in many shastras, the Lord's protection is given exclusive pastimes. In Bhagavad Purana also, there are many pastimes how Prahlad Maharaj is protected by Narsimhadev. So the exclusive pastimes are being given, Gajendra Moksha, just to elaborate how Lord protects his devotees. So here we'll just see some glimpses of these verses, like 13 to 33. So almost 20 verses. How the elaboration of different protection is being sought by Vishwarupa here. So Jaleshu Mam Rakshatu. So Jaleshu means on the water. So on the water, we know on the water there are very, very fierce animals. Like they can just tear away the flesh in a matter of seconds. There are the greatest whale, sharks, fearsome animals. So in the water, so basically in the material world, if you see, one can get defeated by either water, air, fire, ether, in the Pancha Bhutas. So in all the five elements can create some havoc. So starting with the water, Jala, now Vishwarupa is asking for protection from Lord Vamana. So the Lord assumed the form of dwarf. Maya Vatu Vamana Vyat Trivikramaha Ke Vatu Vishwarupa. So Trivikrama is one of the names is Trivikrama. So he expanded by his illusory energy and he assumed all the three worlds. He measured all the three worlds. So this the whole verse itself is like a mantra here. So but what we do during the tilaka is we just invoke Om Vamanaya Namaha. So, but the whole verse is a mantra. If one can, recite the whole verse, um, and then he's going further and he's taking Lord Narsimadev's protection. So, Lord Narsimadev, if you go to Ahobilam, there are many forests which are still in this modern age. Those forests are very dense. You have to go in a very jeep like a vehicle to all the forests to take darshan from Navanarshimha. So the Navanarshimha, different forests are located in different intense forest regions. Sometimes you have to climb the mountains to see the where the Lord Narsimadev pierced that pillar. So you have to climb a little rocks. It's very dense forest. So here Narsimadev is being invoked to protect from places like forest and battleground. It looks like coincidence. Um, and he's some of this, whenever Lord is being invoked, Lord is also being glorified here. So if you can see, Lord Narsimadev, how when he appeared, his sound vibrated, his fierce sound vibrated in all directions, and that caused the pregnant wives of Asuras to have miscarriages. So this is a glorification of the Lord. When the Lord appears, the demons always very fearful. They are just shivering. So here also it is a glorification of the Lord. And then the Rakshatva Ashu Mad Adhwani Yajna Kalpaha. So here in the Lord Varaha is being invoked. So if you're on the streets, on the middle of a street, somebody can come and steal, the rogues can come and disturb you. So you can see in like Prabhupada used to comment that Kali Yuga is not safe. Anytime somebody can come on the streets and they can take away your money. So in the Kali Yuga, it's a very pathetic situation that the people are always looking for shortcuts to make wealth. So they can easily just steal the money, whatever you have, threaten with weapons. So there are a lot of rogues, especially on the big cities like New York City. So here, Lord is being invoked to protect. Lord Varahadev is being invoked so that you can be protected on the streets. So, and then Parashuram is being invoked to protect you on top of the mountains. So, specific places, specific avatar of Lord is being invoked here. And then, if you are in a foreign country, like we are all in foreign country, so Lord Ramachandra is being invoked, and along with his brother Lakshmana. So, Ramo Adri Kuteshu Ata Vipravashe Salakshmano Avyad Bharataro Graja Ashman. So, along the elder brother of Bharata. So, here I don't know if it's a coincidence, but Lord Ramachandra was traveling to, he had to leave. He had to leave Ayodhya, and then he had to travel the forest. He had to go to foreign countries and conquer the enemies. So there could be some significance of why Ramchandra is being invoked to protect from foreign countries, but nonetheless we see there is a coincidence. So similarly, Lord Varahadev. So Varahadev, he was protecting the Earth planet from Hiranyaksha. So Hiranyaksha was, it was a battle that happened on the space in between the planetary systems on the space. So here it is said that Lord will protect you on the streets. So it's a little bit of coincidence we can see. So Prabhupada is commenting. One Rama is Parashurama, Jamadagni. Another Rama is Lord Ramachandra. And third Rama is Lord Balaram. So all three are equally potent, the same personality of Godhead. So they all have different incarnations. So the verse number 16 here, Mam Ugra Dharmat Akilat Pramadan. So here, so from the false religious systems, Lord Narayana is being invoked to protect us from false religious systems. And so in the Kali Yuga, it's very easy to just, a lot of people, even though they are very knowledgeable, they're very much high in the society, they can manage like a lot of hundreds of people, but still they just fall to the false religious systems. They become prey. Like even big cinema stars, movie stars, cricket stars, even they also fall into this prey of false religious systems. So we may consider them very very powerful, but so to protect from such a falling to false religious systems and falling, they here Vishwarupa is asking Lord Narayana's protection. So, and then Nara, from Nara is asking to protect us from the unnecessary pride. So, and Dattatreya, he is asking for protection from falling while performing Bhakti Yoga. And from Lord Kapila, who is the master of all good qualities, is asking for protection from bondage of fruitive activities. See, all these are very, very, unique, unique, unique way that we can pray the Lord for protection, that we can see how Vishwarupa has thought about all different angles, how in this material world we gets defeated. So, so here we can see that Vishwarupa, the whole verse is like a mantra, and he is invoking the aspects of the Lord, avatars of Lord. So here Sanat Kumara is asking the Lord to protect from Kamaro, Sanat Kamaro, Avato Kamadeva. So from lusty desires. And then Hayagriva is asking the Lord Hayagriva to protect. Um, so if we are offending by neglecting to offer respectful obeisances to the Lord, so even the subtle things is asking the Lord to protect. So in essence, in all of these verses, we can understand that the Lord's protection is very much necessary. And in the Kali Yuga, we are all being in the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So the only way that we can get protected is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he relieved Jagai and Madai from by the request of Lord Nityananda. So he just said that if they are not accustomed to sin again, if they're willing to take that step, that I will give them shelter. So so the Lord knows that the tendency of the sin itself is already killing us. So why to again kill us? So this tendency is what we are supposed to defeat. So in order to defeat that tendency, we take shelter of the Lord, and then we take shelter of the holy name by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this mantra is the Kalikale Namarupa Krishna avatar. So in the Kali Yuga, the holy name descended in the form of a holy name and is trying to give us protection. So protection from all of these, whatever Vishwarupa is praying, it's giving protection. One time, one time there was a question about some dangerous fall down, and then the Guru Maharaj was saying that we should take full shelter of the holy name. So that was the first thing he said. We should take full shelter of the holy name, so there is no danger. So the holy name, taking shelter of Nama Rupa, is so important that um, in the Kali Yuga they just focused only on that for protection, because that can all of these bad tendencies, either subtle or gross, they will lead to all kinds of difficulties in life. So to protect ourselves, we should come out of these tendencies, subtle tendencies and gross tendencies. And by taking shelter of the holy name, so which Prabhupada is quoting, so here in the verse number 30, so Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here name, form, qualities. Um, so here, so taking shelter of the holy name means holy name includes his name, includes his form, qualities. So Nama Rupa Guna Lila. So when we are chanting, all this manifests, and then it purifies our heart. Cheto Darpana Marjanam. So in all of these tendencies, whether we may be in the middle of a street, or we may be inside the house or some other location, but still, as long as we carry the Lord in our hearts, just like Srila Prabhupada, we can be protected anywhere by the shelter of the Lord. So, may He always protect from us everywhere from all calamities. So, this is the power of the holy name. So, which Vishwarupa is invoking his different names, and he's taking shelter of the Lord through these mantras. And we can also do that by taking the Hare Krishna mantra. So, um, with that, we'll conclude. So, here in this purport, Prabhupada is elaborating how the holy name is so powerful, and then one can get relieved from the Maya Shakti. So, in this purport, he's talking Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Shuddho Nityamukto Abhinnatvam Nama Namino. So the name is fully potent, and he's always always identical with the Supreme Lord, Nama Chintamani. So the Lord is always omnipotent and omniscient. So is pure, eternal, and free from material contamination. So Purna Shuddha Nitya Mukta. So the power of the holy name can take us, um, give us protection from all of these difficulties and take us beyond this material contamination. So therefore, um, Prabhupada saying the Lord is always present everywhere by his name, form, qualities, attributes, and paraphernalia. They all have equal power to protect the devotees. So, Hare Krishna, due to the time, we will just conclude With this, thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Vancha kalpatrubhyasya kripa sindhu vyevacha patanam
Vaishnav. Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Sri Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.